a look at this, RC drivers. Gens Ace has added some smart technology chargers to their lineup. This is under their G-Tech line. And what's so cool about these are you can plug in your battery, it sets up the parameters for you and just starts charging. If you're worried about setting up your LiPo batteries on a charger, this is definitely a system you need to check out. Or if you're just looking for a great charger to add to your workbench, these have some features I think you need to check out. Let's crack open the boxes. Let's start off over here with the IMars Mini. This looks like it's going to be a good budget setup. Included inside the box is a charger unit itself, an instruction sheet, a USB-C power adapter, 65 watt, and it has these adapter plugs for EC3 and IC5 connectors. Now, if you have an XT60 connector, it will plug directly into the bottom of the charger, as you can see there. But look at this thing, nice and compact. Looks like it's really simple to use. It's a charge button, storage button. It does LiPo, LiHV, Li-Fi, and nickel metal hydride batteries. Up top here is where you plug in that USB-C port. And down below here, you have the balance adapter too. It will take regular balance plugs and their G-Tech plug, which is part of their smart charging system. So if you have a G-Tech smart battery, plug it in. All you have to do is hit the charge button. It will do the rest for you. If you need to charge a battery that has a standard plug setup, standard balance setup, you will have to go toggle through whether it's LiPo, Li-Fi again, and then hit that charge button. It also has a little warning on top in case the charge is interrupted, but pretty good, pretty simple looking system here. Now on to the IMars D300. When I first saw this thing, I thought it was a clock radio. I had one like this when I was a kid to wake me up, but nice looking charger, really compact. It's also offered in black. Really good footprint for workbenches or if you're racing. So included inside the box is obviously, again, the charger itself, instruction sheet. You got your power cord, USB plugs, so you could go and update the firmware if you need to. And then it has these adapter plugs as well, the EC3, the EC5, and even the T plugs in this. And as you can see, they give you 2 of each one because it charges 2 batteries at once. Now, this is a 300 watt charger or 700 watt DC. So this will charge, right up to 6S without an issue. I forgot to mention over here, this is a 2 to 4S charger. It's got the same balance ports. There's your G-Tech pin there, XT60 plug for both faces. On the side here is the USB port. So beyond just going and upgrading the firmware, you could also use this to go and charge any external devices, let's say a phone or tablet or something like that. And then it's got the DC input in the back, and there's the fan on the side. Let's plug in the Mini. And once you do that, it starts going through a system check from what it looks like, just going through everything. And now it lights up with LiPo. Now to go through the different battery chemistries, you just hit the storage button here. You can cycle through that. We're back on LiPo because we're going to use this new bashing battery pack. It's got the G-Tech balance connector on it. And it actually has a changeable connector. This is a really nice pack. They give you a T plug in there and an IC or an EC plug, and then this XT plug. Really nice setup. All you gotta do is plug in the balance lead first. We'll plug this right in there. And then we'll go plug the battery in, and it should start charging on its own. There we go. You can see the lights moving across the face there, and we know it's charging. All right, now let's go ahead. Connector's a little tricky to take out, and we'll try a different pack. Oh, there's the interruption that gives you a little warning there if something happens to the battery pack. That's pretty cool. We'll reset it by unplugging it, plug it back in, and now we'll go and charge up this Helios pack. So it just has a standard balance connector, plug that in. It's an XT60 plug, we'll plug that in. We're on LiPo, we'll just hit this charge button. There we go, and we're already charging. Really simple to use. All right, now with that one down, I'll just unplug it, move it over there. Actually, hopefully no more beeps. I'll unplug it completely. Now let's take a quick run through the D300. Once you plug it in, you'll see both channels here on the readout for both of the ports. And I've already gone through the menus here to shut off the beep because it was rather loud, and found it pretty easy to navigate through here. If you had an advanced charger before, I think you'll pick this up right away. If you're new to advanced chargers, I think you'll pick up the menu pretty quick too. So we have this basic screen, and then if you hit the channel button again, this shows you a bit more information. If you had a battery plugged in, it shows you the balance of each of the cells, or the cell voltage here, and the amperage rate, the milliamp rating. You can see it's at an idle right now. If you hit it one more time, you get some additional information such as temperature and watt usage as well. Nothing's plugged in, obviously. But let's go, and I think I have to hit it one more time to get into, oh, nope, I was wrong. So, no. There we go, I got it. This is only like the third time going through the buttons here. We've got all the tasks to look at right now. So if you hit the task button, you can see we've got charge, discharge, storage, balance, external discharger. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you could hook up an external discharger to it. And even it has sync charge, digital power. Digital power, I believe, is you could go power different accessories such as maybe tire warmers, and then that sync charge allows you to run two cables off of this to get maximum power to, let's say, a single battery pack. Let's say if you're racing, but pretty easy to navigate through that. Then we've got our battery types. We know what that is. You could set up your target voltage, your different cell counts, all the way up to 6S and down to 1S. And you can set your target current and start your tasks. Okay, now if I remember correctly, I've got to back out to the main screen, and if I hold the button down, I get into the system parameters. There we go. So system parameters, you hit that, you can change your language out, you see your power and voltage, you can change your backlight. This is where I changed up the volume, and you could even have the voice complete. Once the battery's done, you could have it repeat. I think that was it. There's even a factory reset. We'll go back one. You can set up your task parameters. So you got a safety timer in there, a capacity limit. We'll back one again. You can see your charge history on the battery pack. You got different channel calibrations, system check, and system info. And I guess that's gonna come in handy if you ever have to go and upgrade the firmware. But as you saw, pretty easy to navigate. That's, again, that's just a couple times I've gone through this, and I'm already picking it up. Just, you know, a couple long holds here and there, and you gotta navigate through the menu. So let's see how easy it is to hook up a G-Tech battery. Should be the same as the Mini. We'll just plug it in. There we go. And it should start charging on its own. It's indicating that it's a 2S pack, and there we go, right into the charging. So it's ramping up the amps. We could check our balance. We could see how much time is remaining. The capacity going into the pack. And you could even go and change the parameters as you're charging as well. But pretty cool setup. And since it's a dual, let's see, I'm gonna go and charge a regular pack on the second port here. So I'm gonna use my adapter that it came with. Plug this in. We've got EC5s. Got their own yellow EC5. We'll plug in the balance here. And let's see, I gotta go to channel B. No, that was channel A. Now we're on channel B. And I have to set this up. This is a 3S LIHV pack. So it's actually, it's already got it all set up here. I also know it's an LIHV battery. It is. And there we go. We're ramping up the charge. Fans going on. And then we could toggle back. We could see both channels here. Charge 2 packs at once, 2 different packs, even with different balance connectors. So really cool what this charger could do. I really like the functionality behind the D300 and its ability to charge 2 6S packs comfortably, and I like the cost of this mini charger. Super easy to use. You know what's really great about these things is their versatility. With some other smart chargers that are out there, you're kind of limited to their battery packs, and with this Gens Ace setup, you could use whatever existing battery packs you have to charge on these chargers, and then the versatility of the packs themselves, such as this Basher pack, they now have the different plug adapters on here, so you can use it in a number of different cars. So it makes it a really versatile setup, and I think that's what people want to see in a smart charger, and I think they nailed it here. I'll have links in the video description for you. Hit that subscribe button, throw the video a like, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments section below.